Arkie. Trust me, I am so eager to bring the news to you guys again. Welcome again to Gospel Life News. To our new subscribers, thank you for doing what you do. And new family members, please come here. Let's do something amazing together. Now, because of the news today, the complexity of this news, I want to do like a lot of stuff. But then I would not fail to say thank you for what you guys have been. You guys have been amazing. I want to say a very massive thank you to you guys. Anyway, like I said, news is buzzing. Davido again is in another soup. Like for Davido, right? I don't know. This is a bad time to be Davido at this point. I'm not gonna lie to you. From last year, Davido began after he came back and all of that. Anita came through, tested him, went on for about 2 weeks thereabout with series of insults. His fans were even being paid and all of that. That came and passed, and after that, we saw where Davido and it just grew up. At the point it was Davido and Fina, at the point Davido and Kacha, at the point it was Davido and Amadi Pinnick, at the point it was Davido and the sports person. Like Davido is owing me. At the point it was Davido and Sam Clef. Like that was like the most irritating one last year, trust me. But then this year began early in January, and they were saying Davido and obviously Tiwa Savage. That one broke a lot of persons out because we know these two guys to be amazing friends. Tiwa Savage once said that when she came to Lagos from the States at the time, she was staying in Davido's apartment in 1004 at the time. So how is it that all of that went down the drain and it became bad blood between these two amazing people? Tiwa Savage came forth, even did a petition against Davido to the police force, and there was an alleged chat between Davido and Tiwa Savage where Tiwa Savage rained insult on him and said, "Don't ever in your life call me names," and back and forth. And then when she said she cannot wait to see Davido to allow him do his worst at the time, and then there was a voice note. It just became so messy, and people were like, "How is this after?" And then all of those would happen because of a post made by Instablog regarding Sophie and Imade. Imade is Davido's first daughter, Davido's first child, basically, with Sophie Mohammed. For Sophie, there's been it has just been a relationship of problem. Like from when Sophie got pregnant, you saw where Davido and Daily Momodu had the back and forth. They fought basically. At the point they settled back. Sophie back and forth at the O2 Arena. Davido took everybody. Sophie, everybody went to the O2 Arena. The mother's birthday, we saw Davido and Sophie together. We all thought that okay, and that's the previous birthday. We thought that maybe we are now talking or something, but apparently it is not working because this year, from last year, basically, Sophie has been coming out with different cryptic posts to tackle Davido and make public claims against him. And this is a new year, the conversation still continues. We saw after Tiwa Savage has made a petition, and Sophie Mohammed has also come out to follow suit. And then in her petition, she had this to say: the above subject and our email on the 6th of January 2024 were clear. We remain solicitors to Mrs. Sophie Momodu, our client, on whose behalf and instruction we write to you in respect of the above captured heading. We write further to our email under reference regarding the conduct of Mr. David Adeleke towards our client, which amount to cyberbullying, harassment, and threat to life of our client, Ms. Sophie Momodu, and our close associates. This is in addition to several defamatory remarks and publications sponsored by the person of Miss Sophie Mohammed and by the clients through different social media blogs. Not only are this conduct and action of our clients condemnable, as they not only violate our client's constitutionally guaranteed rights, but they also go against the principles and decency and respect the gross lawlessness exhibited by the client and serious threat issued to our client associates. Result in the petition dated 9th of January 2024, which is currently being investigated by the police. The petition is hereby attached as Annexure A. Basically, it is shocking that notwithstanding our earlier email to your good self, which was not responded to, and the petition against your client currently being investigated by the police. Your client has continued with his disruptive and unlawful conduct. Our client in the last couple of days has been subject to a series of coordinated attacks and cyberbullying orchestrated by your client and his cohort. We are again, by this letter, reiterating our position expressed in our earlier email that your client will be held responsible for any harm that may befall our clients. As such, would be a clear manifestation of the threat and premedicated ambition of your clients. We again hope you will prevail on your client, either by himself or through his court, to desist, and restrain from any such conduct that constitutes further threat, harassment, or cyberbullying and intimidation of our clients and our associates. Evidence of coordinated attack is hereby attached as section B. Additionally, it is important to emphasize that your client's behavior and actions are impeding our effort to achieve a peaceful resolution concerning the arrangement for the care and welfare of the Madi, which is of paramount importance. Please take note that you're using that unless your client discontinues the act of threat, harassment, and cyberbullying against our client within the next 48 hours, our client retains the right to pursue all available legal remedies. Please be assured of our utmost professional regard. Now, this is quite strange because, now the 30BD family is quite big. It's so big that anybody anywhere in the world can make a publication and it will be tagged as DAVIDO. Anybody can pay a blog and say, okay, what's your price? I want to pay your services. Make this post against Sophie. But then Sophie's coming out to say, you know what, all of these things are from DAVIDO, which outrightly might or may not be true at the time. But obviously, this case has lingered on for a while, but then let's wait to see what the coming days look like. But then for sure, we all know that DAVIDO's approach to all of this remains silence. And moving on, with some major lists are coming out to call DAVIDO attention to a carnival festival thing somewhere in the world where he said, come and see us shining at DAVIDO. DAVIDO in response came with the old speaker thingy, like loudest. Like DAVIDO is living like the best of his life at the time. Everywhere is going rowdy, everywhere around him is going wire, MIA is happening everywhere. But for DAVIDO, he's just in the middle of all this problem and he's just enjoying his life physically with his wife, and obviously he's streaming at the times. Will this be a best approach? We never can tell. Only time will tell. And moving on, we saw DAVIDO coming out to make a post just a minute ago where he said, freeway, road clear. Who that baddest? At this point, the conversation remains, who is DAVIDO referring to with his posts? Moving on, we saw DAVIDO, amidst all of that, has been locked in Florida, where he has been in the studio section trying to create new music. He has said that he has created one of the hardest verse, and then he came out to the point where he said, if you hear what he has done, you must dance. And basically, 2024 is one long year. We can't wait to see what DAVIDO has for his fans for the new year. Moving on, we have Rema as the next guy on the news. We saw just coming in today, Rema Calm Down and Arya Star Rush has been ranked as the 5th and 9th best-selling song for the previous year, 2023, respectively, in France. We all know Rema and Arya Star has done massive numbers in France. Arya Star has a platinum in France. Rema has multiple platinum in France with their exploits in their song Calm Down and Rush at the time. And obviously, all of these accolades are expected to come through because of what they've done for themselves in the country called France. I'm still on Rema. We saw Rema is the African artist with the most MTV powered awards. There's about 3 awards at the MTV, and the awards include MTV Europe Music Award, MTV Video Music Award, and MTV Video Play Awards. Rema himself has bagged about 3 awards at the MTV powered awards for himself. Amazing guy, trust me. Rema had everywhere on lockdown last year. Every award Rema was there getting for himself, except the Grammys, and which made it very concerning. Why would Rema not be considered for the Grammy for the year? Still on Rema, we saw for the year-end chart in Portugal, with Rema record 4 appearances on Portugal's top 100 singles chart for the year 2023. Calm Down ranks as number 3, becoming the highest ranking African song ever on the year-end chart. Calm Down and Soundgasm has appeared on the chart for 2 consecutive years. Now, recall that at the point Ronaldo himself, which is the biggest entity in Portugal, had a post where him and his kids were seen dancing just effortlessly to Rema's Calm Down. And basically, when that happened, obviously Rema's numbers increased in Portugal, and it is not shocking to see all of this and more happening in Portugal. Congrats again to Rema for doing African Proud as far as Portugal. Still on Rema, we saw Rema and Gomez Calm Down has appeared on the top 10 of YouTube most viewed English videos daily chart in 3 different calendar years. We have 2022, 2023, and 2024. And basically, it has not left the top 10 since 2022. Amazing guy. Rema has just like his numbers are insane. We saw Calm Down numbers on YouTube. The one with Gomez and the initial one has done close to about 1 billion views already on just 2 songs, and that's an amazing one. On Spotify, it has done 1 billion. On other DSPs, it has done insane numbers, and you can just wait but be amazed at what Rema is currently doing for himself. Moving on, we have Ololademi Asake as the next guy on the news. And there was this picture making the round, and this picture depicts what legendary means. And this is Olamide with his voice. But to the right, we have Fireboy seated pretty, and then we have to the left Asake, always trying to say something to the team. And we see Fireboy patiently listening. Olamide was with the bossy thing. He sat down, rested on one part of his body, and just, you know what, I'm a boss, I'm a boy, so let's have a cool flow. YBL now undoubtedly have been one of the best record labels ever in the Afrobeat space. They've done it year in, year out, back to back. They've never missed it. Right from the days of Lil Kesh and Dekile Gold, to Kweku, to later day where they have amazing guys, to now that they have Asake and Fireboy, they have never missed it. They've had their own back and forth, right? But then when it comes to giving good music and dishing out good songs at the time, Olamide has never missed it. Amazing one to see that his boys are currently doing good for themselves. Asake, obviously one of the hero of last year, and then we're seeing Fireboy coming out to say for this year he is coming through with his album. So obviously, like I told you guys when I said that, we are about to eat good food because Fireboy is dropping his album. We saw Asake just over the weekend. It was at Cotonou where he went there doing a whole lot of stuff for himself. I've touring the city. There was a festival where he went there, did 1 or 2, and after that, we saw where he headed to the basketball court, and he had about 5 free throws on basketball. And trust me, he threw everything into the net. Asake is multifaceted, good actor, good singer, good dancer, and a very good sportsman. Still on Asake, we saw one of the biggest songs of last year called "Lonely at the Top." The video has just surpassed 35 million views on YouTube. Moving on to Burna Boy, we saw apparently there's been a report that Burna Boy on the song at the time he had a song called "Normal," and it has been said that he had his brothers and friends to provide backup for him for the song. Now, if you listen to the song "Normal," you obviously hear some guys that were backing up and they were never the outsiders. Trust me, these guys are Burna Boy friends and obviously brothers, basically, and they were on the background of the song. His uncles, his family relations, like there were about 5 of them, and they were creating backup for him at that time. And obviously, he translated that one to the album, and obviously, they are going to be beneficiaries of the fund from this one. This might just be a way of saying, you know what, I got you guys for life. Music is forever, so you guys are going to get him paid forever, and that's a good way to sign off these people. Moving on, we saw Ace Joku talking about Momodu Black coming out yesterday. He made a post where he said, "Till tomorrow, I plaster for year." After I posted the Olamide artwork for the song Ginger, and I think for the song Ginger, yeah, it's just getting into people because we saw the copy at the point after posting Ginger to English with Olamide, and now Momodu Black is doing same, saying for today he plastered here because he was going to be listening to only Ginger all through the day. Like that was not enough. We saw where he changed his display picture on Twitter from his face, and then he had Olamide on his profile picture on Twitter. And Olamide is that person that it is not surprising to people who know him, is their own fans, that Olamide has just been instrumental in so many dispensations. Like when he was buzzing, it was instrumental. When his guys were buzzing, it was instrumental. When Asake and Co were buzzing, he's still instrumental. Now we have amazing guys like Charlie Poppy and Co, or Momodu Black, he is still very much instrumental. That's what legend means. That is what consistency means. That's what the boss of Afrobeat looks like. Olamide is that person, and it's safe to say he has attained that seat where he can be called, if not the boss of Afrobeat. Moving on, we saw a funny video making the round. A soldier in Afghanistan where he was seen in the helicopter, maybe going for official duty, and then we saw him on his phone, maybe a Shazam thingy, reading out Charlie Poppy lyrics and then singing it word for word. Now, this cannot, it cannot get any better than this. I'm going to tell you for free, this is the best video you will find on the internet today. And Afghanistan actually coming out to sing Charlie Poppy songs word for word. Who again says music is language? Trust me, music can never be language because it's timeless and anywhere in the world, if they love your sound, they would vibe to your song. Finally, we saw coming through is Shanti Zul and LX are saying cooking something together. Maybe in coming days, we will get a massive collaboration from Shanti Zul and LAX. We all can't wait to see these OG guys coming together and giving us mad jam. My name is Naki. We'll catch you guys on the very next one.